Right, so hello and welcome back to another episode of the worst, dumbest, and most iconic podcast moments of all time. You guys absolutely loved the last one. So did I. So we're back again today. Let's just jump straight into it. All right, first up, we have another one of these clips where whenever it comes onto my timeline, whenever it pops up on my For You page, I have to watch it. This blew my mind first time I saw it, and it gets me every single time still. This one's Linus Tech Tips on the WAN show. Is that how you pronounce it? Maybe.
I've just sort of randomly here and there picked up episodes of, old shows that I hadn't watched in a long time from like the early 2000s, and just the casual the casual sort of gay humor, casual use of the hard R.
Oh, really?
It's jarring. Yeah, it's jarring now. And for
casual use of hard R.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It was an episode of American Dad. And it was just
Really?
it wasn't for shock value. It was just used.
Whoa.
Right? Well, I mean, here's the thing, right?
Linus is being so casual about it, and the host is just like, what? I'm surprised Linus didn't actually pick up on his reaction here.
That was in 2003 or something, 2002.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna deny that I dropped my fair share of hard R's back then, because the term hard R didn't even exist.
That reaction is, I swear, exactly what I did as well. Just like a what? Wait, what did you just say on the podcast? That you dropped your fair share of hard R's?
We didn't think about it, right? And it's funny because to me, that doesn't feel like that long ago.
And he's just going off this monologue, and the host's like, do I say something? It's like that Peep Show moment where Mark says that what does he say? He's like a pedophobe.
I'm a pedophobe, to be honest.
And Jez is sitting there going, do I support him or do I punch him in the mouth?
Act supportive or punch his lights out?
And then it becomes clear that Mark's obviously talking about hating children.
I mean, what sort of help can you get for an irrational fear of children?
But although Mark clarified, Linus doesn't, so the host finally says something.
But to my kids...
Are you talking like N-word hard R?
What? No.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's how people use that term.
No.
I think
That's
so.
the N-word. What are you guys talking about? Am I mistaken?
He's looking at chat, and everyone must have just been freaking out, and he's like, oh, hold up, wait, what have I said here?
Am I mistaken?
I think so.
No, the one with the for mental disability.
I'm pretty sure people use hard R in a very different way than you just used it.
Oh. Okay, either
Hard
way.
R means ending
I understand.
the N-word
I
with
understand.
a hard R.
I understand what you mean. No, I'm not talking about that. Okay, cool. So
Thank goodness, the relief for the host. And the chat must have been so relieved as well, because I bet loads of them were Linus Tech Tip fans. I mean, yeah, his channel has 16.8 million subscribers. That was about to come tumbling down. Must have been confused, because people talk about the R slur. That's the one he's talking about. And yeah, he used the hard R. As in, use that name. Use the name.
glad that
I'm
we have
freaking
cleared that
Neo
up.
over here, dude. We're dodging bullets. That was bad.
Okay, yes.
All right.
Thank you for that. Right. I forgot about the part where I said, yeah, I just used it. Yeah, no, actually.
That's what I was like. I was pretty surprised with American Dad, and then you were like, "Yeah, me too." I was like, "Whoa!" Okay,
Yeah, no, you've
all
known
right.
me a long time.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
And yeah,
never been a problem.
No.
Yeah.
Anywho.
That is so crazy. Actually, were they live? Was this a live show and the live chat was coming up, or was he reading something else? Was his manager there texting him on WhatsApp being like, retract right now? I guess if it was a podcast, you wouldn't have been panicking that much because you're like, we're cutting that. But if it's live, they need to address it straight away, because if after he goes, oh, wait, I'm getting mad cancelled for that. Oh, no, I meant the R slur. Everyone will be like, yeah, sure you did, mate. Who doesn't know what the hard R is? But yeah, the tension and relief are both palpable. And that is actually one of the wildest misunderstandings I think I've ever seen on a podcast or show or whatever the hell this is. All right, next up, we got Big Boogie, another classic.
I ain't go to college, but I turned it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I turned it down just to grind from the rap.
So you had an opportunity to do the drumming thing?
A scholarship and everything.
Where at?
I think it was like in Jacksonville. Yeah, a big band in Jacksonville. It was a big college though, and they offered me like 15, some shit like 10 million or something like that, 5 million, something like that.
Wait.
A scholarship.
Okay, but not $5 million. They offered you $5 million to play the drum.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Like, what for y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, he's going along with it. Yeah, I thought the same. What the hell are you talking about? $5 million. I mean, I know college is expensive in the US, but surely that can't be what they're giving out grants for.
I was so younger, like,
Wait.
I didn't know what it was.
Are you sure they offered you $5 million?
I turned it down. It was a scholarship, like, I had to go to school for this decade.
But you would get $5 million?
Yeah. It was somewhere, it was in the millions, though.
Listen,
It was in the he's starting to realize how unbelievable this sounds. It was in the millions.
It was somewhere, it was in the millions, though.
He's trying to get on that vibe to be like, yeah, pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. But the host is just like, are you sure, mate? I don't think so.
it obviously worked out because you have a gigantic. How much was that?
130.
130,000. It's all worked out, basically.
My little brother.
$130,000 chain. That's so wild. What a random thing to lie about on a podcast. I mean, hey, you're on a podcast, you're telling a story. Sometimes it's a little bit boring and you're like, I gotta throw some spice into this, ramp it up. I gotta add a little detail or two, make it a little bit spicier. But that is just so beyond the pale. And the comments, oh, it was true, he turned it down, but he was so young he didn't know what it was. Who the hell is college age and doesn't know what $5 million is? Oh wait, what the fuck? I turned it down and this is his profile picture. What the hell? Shh, I turned it down. What a strange account. What a weird thing to stumble upon in one of these videos. I was like, how the hell does this person know? And why the hell has it got 1,229? This is the expert. This person fucking loves this clip. Had to go for like this decade. 15 down to 5 is crazy. I feel like I'd remember the exact number at that rate. You would. 15 to 5 and then, well, 15 to 10 to 5 and then to, it was a couple million. Well, I'm glad it all worked out for him. All right, what we got next?
I could read a book so quick. Like, I could read 1,000 books in the fucking week.
You could do that?
Yeah, because I was, like, trained to read.
Damn, and because of that, they put you in special ed?
Well, in special ed, they train you. It's special ed.
Oh, okay.
So you get talents that nobody else gets in the school because you're special ed. So they're pushing things on you.
No, what the hell? Do you get special talents for being in special ed? Makes sense. Why else would it be called special ed? It's special education. And his was to be able to read 1,000 books in a week. Just rattling through 143 books a day. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's hyperbole, but the rest of it, that's blowing my mind. Oh wait, what am I talking about? I was in special ed for home economics when I was at school. That's how I learned to regurgitate food. Damn it, it's all coming back to me. Let me know in the comments what you guys learned. See if it can beat my special skill. All right, next. Podcast bros bond over their hatred for their wives. Okay, weird.
How often do you just watch your wife like do something in the house and you think like there's no good sense to what you're up to right now? Like just like watch them like empty a dishwasher or something.
Sense don't come into account.
They don't like maneuver through the world in a way of go to Target with your wife and just sit in the passenger seat of the car and let her pick a parking spot and tell me that you don't fucking die inside. Where are we going? We're just circling the parking lot. We've driven by the front door 3 times. We drove directly into where traffic was. You picked to drive through the parking lot, the area where everyone's
here
walking.
via oncoming traffic.
Yes.
3 one-ways and a roundabout.
Right. And you were talking to me the whole time about shit I do not fucking care about. And we could have just, if you would have just looked out the windshield and like focused on what we were doing, we could have literally been inside and done with what we're doing, but we're circling the back of the parking lot.
Damn. I mean, God forbid your partner wants to spend a bit of time with you driving around in the car. Didn't realize you were in a relentless pursuit for efficiency. Fair enough. Also, you're sitting there watching her unload the dishwasher and being like, this is an unusual way to do it. Fancy helping? Also, can you imagine being the partner watching this, just being like, oh, I kind of enjoyed our little trip to Target last Friday. I was telling you all about my new hobby and I thought you were really interested. I didn't realize you didn't care and we were in that much of a rush.
I know why.
Just
you want to know
quietly
why,
sitting in the
Why?
passenger seat dying.
Tell me why. Because we need this beautiful dichotomy of male and female to balance the world out.
That's right.
We would be nothing but monkeys in mud without them.
Mm-hmm.
But to them, life is about the journey, not the destination.
Dude, every
and to
woman
men,
I've
it's
ever
about
met.
that damn
It's the
destination. And I'm getting to the parking spot,
You
and I'm
said
getting
that
the
we
thing,
were-
and I'm
yeah.
getting back home so I can get in my garage and I can drink beer.
What the fuck? I mean, don't get me wrong. Who doesn't like chilling at home, having a little beer, taking some time by yourself to just unwind and recharge? But why are you not also enjoying the journey to Target? Can you not enjoy both? I feel like this is one of those things where, like, God forbid something awful would happen to your wife. Then you'd be like, oh, damn. Like, you'd be driving on the next trip to Target being like, kind of missed the mindless little chatter we used to do on the way here. I've slotted into this first parking spot I've seen and, I'm not filled with joy and satisfaction in life. It's also such classic man cave podcast behavior, isn't it? Like, grouping all men into the life's a destination and all women into life's a journey and, like, laughing at the other side. It's funny that they use those words as well, because it was a writer called Ralph Waldo Emerson who was a guy that said that life is a journey, not a destination. So this, like, philosophy that they're laughing at women for holding originated from a man. And also, as if male philosophers haven't throughout history spoken constantly about living well, living each day, living in each moment. It's just like, who's listening to these podcasts and being like, yeah, this is so relatable. I hate my wife and everything she does too, and spending little moments with her also. Hopefully not that many. All right, what we got next? Do you like hard cookies? Give it to me soft and gooey. I was going to say, give it to me soft and gooey every day, but okay. Instantly realized the mistake there. Moving on.
Any hard cookie I know nothing about.
And I don't purchase.
I don't mess
a
with
hard
them.
cookie.
I don't purchase a hard cookie.
Mm-mm.
I don't even eat a hard cookie when it's given to me.
I won't even look at that aisle.
I don't even want a hard cookie on an airplane.
Mm-mm.
Just keep it at a hard.
If you're going to take things that are hard, take a hard. Don't take a hard cookie.
Right.
And I don't want one.
Not even if I'm starving.
Starving.
Stop
baking cookies when they're soft. Don't keep going. They want people to eat hard cookies, and I'm not going to conform. I'm not going to do it. I don't want it.
Wait, there are people out there that actively prefer hard cookies? Surely not. Whenever you go to these, like, professional cookie chains, you know, these, like, shops that specialize in making cookies, and they're like £6 for one, like, too big to fit in your two hands. Wait, that doesn't make sense. But you know what I mean? They're fucking massive. They're always soft and gooey. And there are people out there like, damn, I can't find one good cookie shop.
I want a soft, moist cookie. That's the only cookie I'll eat. I won't do a hard cookie.
What about Oreos?
I'll do an Oreo.
That's so valid, but imagine a soft Oreo. Them Oreo ice creams, they kind of are like soft Oreo. They're actually more better. And I don't think Oreo counts the same. The, like, inside cream filling is already kind of like soft and gooey. I don't mind if there's a bit of crunch on the outer shell of the cookie, but it's just got to be warm and gooey on the inside. No, you know what? We're looking at stupid podcast moments today. That is not one of them. All right, next. Alpha male podcast bro tries to humiliate a woman by making her open an olive jar on stream, then attempts to open it himself. No way.
Uh-oh. Come on, you can do it.
Put it right side up. Just
You can
so it
do
doesn't
it. You
spill
got
on
this.
All right, bro. I can't do it. Here.
Right.
Dude, this seems a little immature. No. For
Hey, the guy
$1,000.
sent $1,000.
Yeah, but it seems slightly immature.
It's all fucking
It's just
slick
for-
now.
it's a little-
See, it little fun. is.
I gotta grip it.
Uh-oh, Andrew. If you can't open it either.
Well, your hand greased the whole top of it.
My hand are fine. Here, high five.
It
My
literally.
shoes are slow.
It's look, feel it. Isn't that greasy?
It was like that already. Oh my god.
No, it wasn't. You greased the top.
Use
Oh
your
my
shirt.
Jesus,
Use your
Andrew.
shirt,
If you can't open the olive jar, you cannot
Here,
blame my
while we're doing
hand.
olive jar.
If you're so strong, you should open it.
Yeah, I got to be able to grip it.
Okay, we'll grip it. Let's go.
Such a
Literally
tough
slippery.
watch.
Grab
me a paper towel so I can dry the top of it off.
As if his shirt's not working. That's so awkward. That's such a tough cope. And like he'd accept those excuses from the woman if she was saying that. Trying to humiliate a woman by showing his obvious superior strength due to genetics and then blaming a woman for his failure. Absolute cinema and alpha male culture in a nutshell. Oh, no way to add to this. He never managed to open it, even after they brought him a towel. The debate moderator attempted to open it afterwards and also failed. Then they brought in a guy from production and he opened it in a second. What was their lame excuse for not opening it besides the already aforementioned? Nothing new, he just kept crying about how greasy it was. A painful cope. Something should be said about the jar manufacturers though. The fact that 3 out of 4 adult humans couldn't open this jar is ridiculous. This is the mighty alpha male I've been hearing about. All right, we got these guys up again. What discovery will they bestow upon us today?
I just thought about it, bro. Niggas birthdays, people who got their birthday on December.
Why did you change to people last second?
People who got their birthday on December, bro, they gotta wait all year, bro, for their birthday to come again. That's crazy. For real, I was like, damn. But what I was saying, I was like,
That it's got to be a bit. Stuff like that's got to be a bit. Like when they Googled Google and then clicked on Google. You know what though?
Oh Lord.
I kind of get it if you're using relative to like Christmas and New Year, because realistically they are the big events for most people in the West. You have Christmas, you have New Year, and you have your birthday. If all three of them are bunched together, you know, like I'm April, I'll have Christmas and New Year and be like, oh, it kind of sucks that's over, you know, January and February and winter, it's grey and boring, but my birthday is in April, so, you know, it'll start getting sunnier, I can have my celebrations, and then it's summer, and then as autumn starts, everything gets autumnal, and we're looking towards Christmas again. Whereas for people who are born in December, like George Clarke, kind of has his birthday, has Christmas and New Year, and then is like, kind of have nothing for the next 11 months to really celebrate. Everyone waits a year for their birthday. He low-key making sense though. I kind of get what he's saying though. He's technically not wrong. I mean, it's not that he's technically right. I get the vibe. Not bad, Professor Lou. All right, what do we got next? Is it appropriate for a grown man to receive an autograph from LeBron James? What? This is where masculinity discourse is at the moment? All right.
Is it appropriate for a grown man to ask another man for their autograph?
The autograph?
Mm-hmm. Like if you was to see LeBron.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, if you saw LeBron, would you ask?
He saw, is LeBron not another man? Nah, another man's autograph is, oh, LeBron James. Sure. I'd take anything from LeBron if he wanted to give it to me.
Ask him for his autograph?
I'll need more than an autograph. I ain't gonna lie.
You need more than that.
Yeah, he want to sign like, wait, I don't know.
Yeah, you need what you need.
Sign your cheeks, bro? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm gonna need
what?
A picture.
You want a hug?
I wouldn't be mad about a hug. I mean, hey.
More than that?
I mean, hey, I mean,
You can't, like, what does that mean? You need more than that from LeBron? I mean,
Nah,
I think that's a little crazy. Asking for a hug, that's a little too touchy, like a little too feely.
Nah, I don't think so. When you around greatness, bro, like it's like sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yo, bro, you hearing this?
I kind of rate that the fragility went out the window when it was LeBron. Whatever LeBron wants, he can have. I just love how quickly he sat up.
Just seeing LeBron.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, if you saw LeBron.
You just know he got butterflies after that. Like he had, like his nuts started tingling when he was like, oh, it's LeBron we're talking about, huh? What would I get from him? You know what? On that note, can I please ask something of you? If you haven't already, can you please just go down below and hit that subscribe button? Apparently like 80% of my regular viewers aren't actually subscribed. And the button is just there. It's free, only takes a second, and I'd really appreciate it. I can't offer you a signature or a hug or anything in return, but what I can offer is more videos just like this one. They're not the craziest high production videos in the world, I know, but if you're enjoying them and you want to keep hanging out with me in videos like this one in future, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Again, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, back to the video. All right, what do we got next? Stop saying this to women.
Excuse me, do I need an excuse? Is that the frame I want to set? Excuse me? I need an excuse? I'm sorry? You're apologizing for talking? You need to apologize? I'm sorry to bother you? You're framing yourself as a bother? Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if I could ask a question. Don't ask to ask. State. So all that is wrong. That is the wrong way to frame yourself as a high-valued male.
If you hadn't gone down the high-value male route, I don't know if I would have minded this.
Meet another person on this planet.
Okay, refer to them as people rather than females, which is an improvement on what I was expecting after that. To be fair, I heard something similar once, and it made a massive difference to the way I interact with people. It was something like, don't make it negative, make it positive wherever possible. So let's say you turn up a couple minutes late to something, rather than saying, I'm sorry I'm late, which makes everyone go, oh, this guy's late. You go, oh, thank you guys for waiting up, I really appreciate it. So they're, rather than them thinking negatively about you, they're going, oh, yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I was very patient waiting for you, actually. Or little things like, I guess kind of similar to this, like rather than going like, oh, would it be too much of a bother? Or like, would it really be annoying if I asked you this or to do that? You go, oh, can I ask you a favor, please? I'd really appreciate it. And I don't know why, I just think with like small interactions, it makes everything in life just seem so much more positive and more better. This one I don't know how much I believe. Like if someone comes up and just says excuse me, I don't think that's particularly negative. I definitely agree with the whole like, oh excuse me, I'm really sorry to bother you, oh, I'm not being a pest, am I? I just wanted to ask you a question. That kind of stuff where it's like overdone, like a bit nice guy is just cringe. I don't think excuse me or pardon me is bad. Just a little respectful acknowledgement that you are disturbing someone's peace or potentially interrupting something. All right, what do we got next? Podcast about superheroes, by the way.
You definitely don't want to have a threesome if your wife asked.
Yes.
But let's say she says you do in some alternate universe where like you don't have, the values or whatever that you have now that you talk to your girlfriend about.
Yeah, yeah.
And for some reason you'd be down for it.
Yeah.
Your wife comes to you and says, yo, I'll do the threesome with whatever girl you want. You can fill in the blank there. But first you got to do one with another dude.
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
You're not doing that?
Not with a wife.
But with a girlfriend?
No, not with a girlfriend. That's not your girl like that. No. Like it's different. Like with a different girl. Like I would love to have a threesome with you. Like me and you double team a girl.
Pause.
But like it'd have to be like a fan. It'd have to be like a one-time thing.
Pause.
What?
Pause.
What?
You can't just say you don't have a threesome with me. I think you're going.
Why not? Me and you have a podcast together. We could like some
Also, you can't do something with fans.
Oh my god, this is crazy. I say some crazy shit to Batch in our podcast, but I think if I said that, he'd leave. Oh, that's actually such a wild thing to drop. I actually don't think that's that wild a thing to drop to one of your boys. I'm pretty sure I've heard guys say that to their friends loads. But on a podcast, when you're both married, that's very different. But they were single blokes at uni. These are two married men doing it on camera on a podcast. That context does change quite a lot, I think.
You can't do something with fans. You can't do that.
Why not? What if they DM us?
No, I don't want those DMs.
I do.
That is such a crazy thing to drop as well. Talking essentially to your listeners. He looked straight at the camera and went, I do.
I do.
Yeah, it would have to be a fan. That's so crazy. I can just imagine being a guy listening to this being like, what the fuck? I do not want to be involved in this at all. Or of course a woman, actually, in that case as well. Oh Lord, I can't speak for everyone though. Hey, big fan, man. Yeah, I do. And the look to camera, that is devilish. That's basically a proposition. That is wild. To their audience of fans who love Spider-Man and superheroes. I don't really know anything about these guys or their fan base, but I'm assuming he's aware that there are adults that watch their podcast. No fucking way was this the second episode. Oh, at least the first 5. That's so nuts. Oh, and they are quite big. Yeah, they've got 500,000. That's insane. I bet that led to some absolutely wild DMs in their inbox. All right, next up we've got Crash Dummies.
It's a hot take that you have.
If you love your girlfriend, cheat on her.
Why y'all do this, bro? Why y'all go up here and do this? Go ahead, explain it, bro.
Yeah. Oh, bro, if you cheat on her and you feel bad, that means you really love her. And if you don't, then she gotta kick rocks.
That's your test. That's your litmus test. That's how you're finding out if you love her. It's the only way. The only way I could possibly know if I truly love her is to cheat and see if I feel guilty. I mean, he will find out because she'll leave him and then he'll be crying on the floor and be like, damn, I really did love her. But hot take of my own, there's probably a better way.
If you don't, then she gotta kick rocks.
Are you in a relationship?
I am, but my girl's kind of mad at me because she caught me doing some shit Friday.
What did she catch you doing, bro? Exactly what this nigga called about.
Oh my god, this man's a demon. She's kind of mad because she caught him cheating on Friday and he's laughing like this.
Damn right, know it. And I love the bitch. I hope she don't leave me.
I love the bitch.
What the hell? Can't love her that much.
So you felt bad?
Yeah, I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad.
Did you feel bad she found out, or you feel bad you did it?
I feel bad she found out. I feel bad I did it. I was having a great time when I did it. We had like 10 bottles of Don Julio. We was having a great night.
How you gonna get her back, bro?
She's still talking to me, so hopefully I get her back.
All right, here's your chance, man. Like, what's your message to your girl?
I ain't giving her no message. Nigga, y'all gonna get me caught up for real.
What do you mean? You already called and said that you're cheating. You got a distinct voice too, bro.
that doesn't mean that she listens to y'all.
Bro, your IG is literally displayed across the screen, bro.
Huh? Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me.
Oh my god, the panic. I mean, he's just a little rat, isn't he? He's a cheater. And so, yeah, it's not that you find out whether you love her from the cheating, because he clearly wasn't even thinking about it. There are women out there with men like this. Let that sink in. The heart came from the soul. Instantly shat himself when he thought his Instagram was on screen. Bro thought he was gonna lose her again. Yeah, he switched up from that devious giggle real quick. What a villain. And poor woman as well. Alright, what do we got next? All I did was skip 10 seconds.
You ever text or call my daughter ever again, and I promise you it's the last number you are ever gonna dial. I will find you and I will hurt you, and I'm not around.
What the fuck? Oh, I feel like this is the average Batch and Arthur listener experience. Without the threat and as much twerking, but we're always like deep into some like science or philosophical tangent, and then the next we're just saying the stupidest shit ever. The jump from serious topics to brain rot is so fun, but the identity is all over the place. Same with this. What the hell triggered that? All right, next. Oh, this is gonna get stuck in my head again. This accent is crazy.
And what I don't like is if the business is true that you left your moms in the hood, somebody go smoke that youth. You don't leave your moms nowhere. You have money and you left your moms there? Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. But if it's not true, Shorty's just talking shit.
Such a bizarre mix of accent and words. Like some slang you'd hear in London, some American slang. This weird like Canadian-y accent that kind of weirdly sounds similar to my Jordanian friend's accent. This is the weirdest one though.
Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. But if
Yo, you're sick to my stomach, fam. It was like listening to KSI playing Among Us.
Just topped him off like it was nothing. Get chefed, my G.
And just someone from Canada is going to have to tell me, will that be actually how our parents will speak? Or do you have the same thing we have in England? You have people like speaking like complete roadmen, like, oh, what's up, G? Oh, I beat that thing, all that kind of stuff. And then people in the comments like, bro, you're from Guildford. Your parents speak with a posh English accent. Why are you speaking like this? You went to a private school. Where has this come from? All right, next. Micah Parsons really tried to cover his fart by yelling on Silky's stream, but the stream could hear it clearly. Oh, no.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Oh, the mic was about twice as close to his ass as it was to his mouth. Oh, it was so wet as well. Oh, there are so many mics on. If he wasn't doing all that, it wouldn't have necessarily been obvious that it was him. It reminds me of this. Oh, I'm gonna watch. Oh. Jesus Christ, it looked like he was gonna shit himself. Oh, that was another wet. The wet one's there. That's the worst. Because it just does sound like he sharted down his leg. It does.
I think I'm about to crap myself. I gotta fart so bad. God. Do you think if I like tried to cover it up with a cough, they wouldn't hear it? Yeah. Okay, just do it.
Oh my god, that is diabolical. Well, I know I said these weren't particularly high production videos, but fart humor, really? I mean, it got a laugh from me, so be it. All right, what do we got next?
My hot take on drinking is that I think that the whole zero alcohol movement is going to be a net negative for the health of society, because people are drinking less, but as a result, even if they're getting a health benefit from that, they're not hanging out with their friends. And so I think like people are drinking less and they're like, oh, my sleep score is sick, but they're super lonely because they're not going out.
That's interesting. Yeah, you see Gen Z right now is not socializing as much as they were. They're not getting in relationships. And the amount of, I think it was like virgin 30-year-olds living with their parents was like the highest level ever in history. But that could be because they don't have the social confidence that just having a beer would like give them that bit of a boost to go up and talk to that person or just want to get out of their parents' house.
I mean, there might be a correlation between less drinking and less socializing and less casual sex, but is that a net negative on society? Wouldn't the like lower socializing also be through like a bunch of other factors, like how much it costs to go out and do stuff with your friends these days? Like, there aren't just like free places where you can go out and hang out with your friends. You got to be spending wherever you go. But also, you don't have to drink to hang out with people. You can go for a coffee or, like I said, a zero alcohol beer. And also, like the living at home, like that's the economy. That's not because people aren't getting drunk. It is interesting. I do find the whole alcohol conversation super interesting. There was a philosopher, like a modern philosopher, on a podcast I watched recently, speaking about how important alcohol has been as a social lubricant in history, especially recent history. Because, you know, getting drunk with someone means that you can let your guard down and you can trust them. And like they say, it is a massive social lubricant, but that's definitely not to say that we couldn't do without it, or at least do with less of it. If anything, I think the zero alcohol thing increases the socialization, because now people can come along to the pub and be like, well, I'm not just going to sit here like twiddling my thumbs. Like, I can have a beer in front of me. It just doesn't have alcohol in it. I think people are more likely to socialize if that's an option than if it wasn't. You know what's funny, actually? It's just remind me, pretty much every Friday and Saturday night, I get messages from really drunk people just letting me know that they're watching my videos. A lot of the time, people will just get home, especially from like a uni night out, whack it on the TV and just send me a photo being like, sat with a couple of my housemates eating chicken nuggets, chips and a takeaway pizza, watching your videos, just thought you should know. Which I personally think is really sweet, but also means that there'll be some people in that situation, or just in general kind of drunk now, watching this video. But whether you are or you aren't, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to subscribe down below so you can catch the next episode of dumb, iconic TikTok podcast moments, or whatever the hell this video is called. Hopefully I'll see you there. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.